So much to do in West Michigan this weekend. It is the second weekend of LaughFest.
And there's so much more going on besides LaughFest. That's why we've asked Joe Anderson from MYGR Weekend to come in and fill us all in about what's going on. But we know you're a funny guy. You must be loving it this week.
It's a good time to be a comedian in Grand Rapids, for sure. Yeah. And I know, like, I'm on the board at Dog Story too, and there's stuff that's been there. For the record, it's been crazy there.
Good.
Like 50, 75 people have been turned away from the shows because it's a real small space.
Right.
So if you're coming out to the LaughFest shows at Dog Story this weekend,
come early.
Come early.
Yeah. That's a good message. So you always come up with fantastic ideas as part of MYGR Weekend. What are you suggesting this time around?
Well, the show's tonight and tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and this weekend I've got a kind of a St. Patrick's Day thing, the Broadway bar. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a cool little bar over on Broadway on the kind of the northwest side, and they kind of freak out about any holiday. But like right now, when you walk in, like it's just like floor to ceiling, everywhere you look is just St. Patty's Day stuff.
Wonderful.
Like it's out of control, but it's very fun. The food's good as well, but it's just kind of a celebratory atmosphere.
Well, that's great. You also have another great suggestion for people. We're going to take a look.
All right, now climbing things is fun, and I've got nothing bad to say about climbing things, but my idea of something you should do is a thing where you could climb and then essentially get a prize.
Oh, I like that.
Got you intrigued now, don't I? Okay, so geocaching. Okay, now
Is that a Pokemon?
I've never heard of this.
Right, let me define it for you guys. Okay, I'm going to kind of school you a little bit, and not in a bad way, not in a, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Geo is from the Greek, it means earth.
I have orders to send you on a special mission to the planet Earth.
And cache, C-A-C-H-E, that's like a hidden treasure or a hidden something, okay? A place where something is hidden. So geocaching is this worldwide phenomenon. Right now, there are over 1 million geocache locations. And the way that you go geocaching is this. You go to the geocaching website, which is spelled Geocaching. You leave the E off. I don't know why. And you find out a geocache that's in your area or someplace you're going to be traveling to. Then you take your GPS device, and you don't have to have a special one. A lot of even like car GPS devices will work. And you'll enter in the longitude and latitude that you got off the website. Then you'll go hunting around, and it'll take you to a location where something is hidden. Now you want to find this hidden thing.
It's an adventure.
It's an adventure in your real life.
Just let her put you in the driver's seat.
So what you want to do is you want to find this thing that someone hid, and that someone hid for you, essentially. And some people do really clever things. Like my friend Andrew and I were doing geocaching, and there was a fake bird up in a tree, and on the bottom of the bird was written the longitude and latitude, and then that took us to another one, which takes you to another one, and finally you get to the actual cache, C-A-C-H-E. And in that, there are little trinkets and a logbook. You'd sign in saying that you found it, and if you brought something to leave in the cache, then you can take something out of the cache.
Okay, so my question is, when you go and you have this little prize, okay, what kind of things are people finding?
Lots of times, it might be a Matchbox car, it could be a little charm, it could be, people do weird things too, like sometimes it's actually like, I've seen money, some companies will do like gift cards or products, so it's just
very cool.
It's super fun, and it's mostly free. Like if you've got a GPS device or a friend does, you can borrow it and try it out. Go at night with some flashlights.
I got some stuff I could bury.
Yeah.
You can do this all over the world.
And I've got some ways to find the things you bury.
Well,
I don't bring it. There are, certain laws that you need to abide by.
That's true.
But geocaching is a great way to get out into the elements, walk around, explore with some friends, and kind of a sense of adventure as well.
Get your Indiana Jones on.
Get your Indiana Jones on.
All right. I love that. Wow, I've always wanted to try that. I've heard about it for the past couple of years.
Yeah, and there's tons in Grand Rapids. Like if you go to the site, the geocaching.com site, and you punch in your location, Grand Rapids, it'll list all of the ones in the area and how difficult they are to find, etc. And I think that there might be a special MYGR Weekend one they're going to do. So definitely watch the show.
Fantastic. Okay, we wanted to show something. You are a cover boy, Review Magazine for March. That's
turned
you.
out pretty cool.
It arrived at our office, and we said, what's that Joe Anderson been
I
up
forget to
to?
mention that.
Well,
That's
you know,
really
one day
great.
review, the next day GQ.
You know,
What do you know?
You're just a step
one day
away.
8 West, the next day the Today Show.
You just never
Whatever.
know.
This will always be my home.
So you can see it at today and tomorrow from 7 to 7:30 on WXSP. Wednesday night and Thursday night, 1:30 to 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
And of
And
course,
we also want to make sure people go see Rocky Horror. That's my other big pick for this weekend. Is
All
the
right.
Rocky Horror live show.
fantastic.
Wonderful. We'll be right back.